Okay, so this is New Year's Eve, 2018, 2019, part two. Um, the early abruption earlier, the stop for the video, was because I often wear my heart on my sleeve. I do care about the people we work with. I do care about the people who reach out to us. I do care about both the victims and the abusers. And our goal is to save lives one at a time. We help them find resources. We help them find advocates that they can talk to. We're not attorneys. We're not police. We're not city or federally funded. Uh, any of the funds that we have raised, or I put in myself for what we've done so far. So this morning when I woke up and recorded the first recording, it was something that was very powerful to me. When I woke up out of a dream this morning, I woke up, I instantly recorded the New Year's Eve video, and I couldn't make it all the way through it. I had to stop. In collecting my thoughts and regaining my composure, I wanted to finish this up and ask everyone out there to please consider partnering up with AngelEyes Foundation and AngelEyes Warriors. You'll be hearing more about AngelEyes Warriors here in the near future. We have partnered with several MCs. We are working together to try and do more for victims, and we're also working to mentor abusers. This is the only way I see our community going through a cultural change. It's not political, it is cultural. Politicians run on this platform, but as you can see, the numbers, like I said, 2014, Bexar County alone, there were 4 or 5, getting conflicting information, 4 or 5 deaths. 2015, there were either 7 or 9. 2016, there were 11. 2017, there were more than 20. And as we are closing out 2018, it is nearly or more than 30 deaths at the hands of someone, an abuser, or a family member, close friend, something in the domestic violence section of our life. It's real. It's in our community. It's in your community. It's in your neighborhood. And it's possibly even in your family. The numbers we're seeing and the people we're talking to, the numbers are as high as 3 out of 5 have been a victim of domestic or sexual abuse. 3 out of 5 means that could be in your family. More than likely, someone in your family has been and has not said anything, because 7 out of 10 do not report. So what I'm asking you is to follow us on Facebook, AngelEyes Foundation. That's one word, AngelEyes, and in Foundation. Same thing with AngelEyes Warriors. AngelEyes is one word. The system that's in play today is not working. How many more of your sons and daughters have to become a victim of domestic abuse or domestic violence or sexual abuse? How many more of your sons and daughters have to make a headline before everyone comes together and realizes that the platform is no longer political? It is a cultural change we need in our own community. And the only way we can do that is by bonding together, because the system fails not only the victim, the system fails the abuser. And that is what we're going to work together and work hard at changing the system. And you can find us at hashtag changingTomorrows. What I say you may not like, what I say you may not agree with, but what I can tell you is, when growing up in a house with domestic violence, becoming a bully in school, becoming a mental and verbal abuser, being a victim of domestic violence, and the abuser in domestic violence, in those situations, they rotate from one to the other. I'm telling you, it was hard for me to find a counselor who understood what I had been through. It was hard for me to find anyone who could understand what I went through because I always felt that I was alone. And I felt it was my fault that I was in that situation. First of all, it was my father's fault for instilling those values and perpetuating domestic violence from his father to him to me. It was up to me to stop it before I perpetuated it to my kids. And I'm telling you, each one of you have that same obligation. It's up to you to stop domestic violence. And it's up to you to partner with us and help us educate our younger generations and teach them how to hold each other accountable and teach them that it's okay to ask for help for themselves or for someone else. I don't know how to get this across any more than I have. When you call the police, their hands are tied. They're very limited on what they can do. Our DA's office gives probation with deferred adjudication like it's giving candy to a patient at a hospital. That is not the solution. That is not any type of solution for the abuser or for the victim. 30 women have died in San Antonio in 2018. 30. Almost a school bus load of people. That is if you just loaded up 30 women, put them on a bus, and drove them off a bridge. That is nowhere near acceptable in any means. And if the numbers keep doubling, that's 2 buses next year. 60 in just our community. More than 4,000 women and children and victims of domestic violence have died in 2017, and more than 4,000. I think the numbers are coming in at greater than 5,000 this year for 2018. That's unbelievable. That's a small town, people. So I'm asking you to join with AngelEyes Foundation and let's try something new, because what's been going on and the system we've been using for 20 years is not working. And we're an organization comprised of victims, abusers, and survivors. And I'm asking you to join our mission and to join our effort and help support us so we can go out in the community and we can afford to print the literature, we can afford to hold the classes, mentor both victims and abusers, and help change the future one day at a time and one life at a time. And that's hashtag changingTomorrows. And you can donate at AngelEyes Foundation Facebook page or angeleyesfoundation.org. Thank you very much. How was that?